I like to welcome everyone to Business Vala today. Attracting more customers and keep them coming back for more. How to supercharge your marketing and get more customers. Now my name is William Pena. I am from Sapient Business Solutions and our goal is primarily to help equip business owners to be able to lead their organizations toward business greatness. And now this question of marketing is supposed to do exactly that. What's the goal for this class? Well, the goal is to identify the marketing tasks that business owners can accomplish. They can have the most immediate impact. In other words, the things that we can do to have the kind of impact that we can see results in 30 days or less on the revenue and profit of your organization. Now let's start talking about marketing. The key to marketing are actually what I call the ultimate principle of marketing, a customer-centered process. Now marketing effectiveness is driven by being customer-centered, in other words, that the primary focus of our marketing, the central figure of our marketing, our goal in our marketing is to be able to meet the needs of the customer. The more customer-centered you are, the more effective your marketing will be. Another way of saying that is your effectiveness in marketing is determined by how customer-centered your organization is. Now we need to ask ourselves that question because there are two types of business. Sort of focuses, like one could be where the business is the center and the other one was where the customer's the center. Now let's talk about the needs of the business. Needs a business, generally a product, a service center. They want to sell as many products, services as possible. They sometimes have the knack of convincing people to buy what they do not really need or want, and the customer generally is a means to an end, and the purpose of the business is wealth, profitability, or to meet the person needs of the business owner. Now let's talk about the customer's needs. The customers only think about one thing. Everything revolves around money. It's their concern with finding what will meet their needs, solve their problems, and fulfill their desires, and they are only buy what they feel like will meet their need, or something that will really fulfill their desire or what they want to buy. They feel like businesses should be devoted to catering to their needs, and the purpose of every business is to take care of them, the customer. What is important to them? Now let me ask you a question. Do you think there could be a conflict between those two things? If a business is focusing their marketing primarily on selling products, they're going to get a certain result. But if a business is focusing on what the customer wants or having a customer center, they're going to have different results. What is the result? While products center an organization, the customer will primarily be focused on price because they can't find any value anywhere else because their needs are and get unmet. There's going to be high competition if you're just a commodity. In other words, that the customer looks at you like everyone else. There's going to be a lot of competition to them. You're one of many choices of places they can go to just find whatever they need, but not necessarily get the amount of value that they want. They see you as a commodity just like everybody else. And product-centered companies tend to meet customer needs when they come up. In general, what happens is those kind of businesses end up just scraping by. Now let's talk about the customer-centered business. This is where a customer distinguishes more based on the value of what they're getting rather than the price. In other words, they see so much value that price really isn't that much of an issue. There's low competition with that type of organization. Why? Because they're able to vouch a type of value that no one else can. They end up becoming the unconscious choice for many customers. Also what's called an indispensable resource, like in other words for them. That business ends up being the goose that lays gold. Next, of course, they're going to continue to go back to their business. This type of business has the knack of anticipating the needs of the customers before they're even asked. They're sometimes seen as psychic, and many customers have actually said that I feel like you're psychic. How did you know what I needed? Braster, where our product-centered group would be merely waiting for them to share what their needs are in the meeting them, the customer-centered organization anticipating their needs before they even asked. And of course, that type of customer-centered organization is exceedingly profitable. Like I said before, the ultimate marketing principle is in the end only a customer-centered organization has the greatest chance at long-term profitability and wealth. So we need to become customer-centered organizations in order to attract the most and the highest level. Thank you so much to watching this video and join to Business Vala for more video and article. Sub Serbus and read full article follow description link.